Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Amazon stock, ticker Amazon. Is this just a pullback? Or the launchpad for a breakout toward 230? Let's break down the technicals, price targets, and key swing levels you need to watch now. Check out this crazy elephant bar today / liquidity grab. This shows us liquidity games are in play and sellers are defending anything above 205. That's why we're watching 204.80 to 205.75. If price reclaims that, bulls can squeeze higher fast. What was that massive candle at 155 today? 20 to 205.75 in 1 minute. Could have been that Bill Ackman's hedge fund Pershing Square has built a new position in Amazon. When it came across the wire, we saw a massive liquidity hunt and stop sweeper. A classic vertical move with limited follow-through and immediate fade, trapping late longs. Price is now coiling under 204.35, and we're sitting at a coiled consolidation under the base of the elephant wick. Every bounce attempt since has failed to reclaim the mid-body of that candle, 204.50. Sellers were defending that 205.75 level at that moment. Will it get sold there again on the next retest? Let's dive in and find out. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you never miss a massive liquidity setup. We got into Amazon 205 calls today, and when we did, we sent out instant options trading notifications to our members in Discord and the email alerts too, and this was at 11:08 this morning, and just after 2 p.m., we took gains after that elephant bar printed selling into strength. So in that less than 2-hour play, our options went from 264 per contract to 355 per contract. Although price never came near our target, anytime you see an elephant bar like this, you want to sell into that strength, not chase it. If you want to add your email to our instant alerts list when we make an options trade in Amazon, Tesla the Spy, or many others we do each and every day, tap the Patreon line in the description below and let's make some money. So this weekly chart of Amazon shows the MACD curling up, and price has also pulled back to the 20-week moving average and a weekly pivot. RSI is still above 52. So any pullback to around 203, we may swing some more calls on this one, but we'll double check our indicators when price eventually does pull back into that zone near 203 and 200. I do like that price just retested the confluence of the 20-week EMA plus pivot and held like a champ, and I am starting to like the risk to reward better here. These are early signals of a potential swing toward 218 to 230. This week's candle is forming a higher low after a strong bullish engulfing last week. Continuation setups often follow. If 200 holds, the next upside magnets are 214.84, then 218.34. And above that on volume, we could see price blast right back into the 230 zone. One thing though, is if we see any break below 200 on volume, then that's confirmation that this is just a lower high trap, and we could see a quick flush to 197.20, and if that won't hold, then we could see price slide to 190 to 193 zone. But unless we see bearish follow through under 199. The chart favors a weekly bounce continuation toward 214 to 230. It's a textbook spot where the first test of the weekly 20 EMA holds, especially with MACD just starting to curl up. We really want to see price hold the 50% Fibonacci at 201.73. If price tests that in the next few days, I will load up on the first time it tests that level. If we see a second test too soon, then it likely wants to retest the next liquidity level around 191.92. The MACD is in bull territory, but starting to converge with a declining histogram, so we want to keep an eye on this one. The confluence of the weekly pivot and the rising 20 EMA is often where we see institutional buyers defend, setting up for a swing continuation. That said though, if we lose 200 and close under the 20-week EMA, the bounce may be over. Support levels to watch if that happens in the worst case is as low as a pullback to 181 or even 167.80. On the weekly, if we see that we'll likely see institutional players step in. So, real quick, if 200 holds, then watch for a breakout run toward 214 and 230. If 200 fails, then prepare for a potential unwind toward 190 and below. If you want real-time trade alerts and deep dive breakdowns like this every week, check out my trading group. Links in the pinned comment. Smash that like button, drop your Amazon price target in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.